How many guitars do you really need? It's the burning question that guitar players get asked and ask themselves over and over. Take me, for example. I have way too many guitars, one might say, but each one plays an important part in not only the work that I do, but the fun I like to have. So these instruments all have different sounds. They all feel different. They all excel at something that the other guitars just do not excel at. Sometimes just picking up a different guitar inspires me to play something different, or even helps me write songs out of sheer inspiration. But with that said, one could argue that my Telecaster collection is a bit silly at this point. There's no way I could give up one unless someone or something forced me to. But today, we add a new one to the family. Finally, after waiting what seemed like an eternity, I finally have one of my close friends and guitar hero's signature guitar, the Brent Mason Fender Telecaster. Now, I do have Brent's first signature model from Valley Arts, which came out in 2006, and I love it as well. But it's a bit different. It sort of reminds me of a cross between something like, something a bit more Gibson-like and a Telecaster, I guess. And in no way can I ever get rid of it. But this Fender Brent Mason Tele, this is way more like Brent's actual primered gray Tele. So let's check it out. And speaking of checking out things, if you like my videos, it really helps me and this channel if you click the subscribe button and the little bell icon. But enough of that, let's play this beast. Now this knob is going to blend in this pickup, this middle pickup. And as I do that, it's going to get a little bit more quacky. If I turn it up all the way, it's going to be kind of Strat-like. But what Brent usually does is he just starts with it all the way off and he rolls it up just a little bit to when it sort of just starts to change the overall kind of peakiness. Because generally Telecaster, the bridge pickups kind of have this quackiness to them that I love, and a lot of people love, and some people don't love. But adding this pickup, just a smidge of it, kind of changes the overall EQ of things. Just a bit. Now, if we want to defeat this totally, pull that tone pot right there, just pull it right out, and it takes that middle pickup completely out of the circuit. Now let's compare that to the Valley Arts a bit. Same basic controls, a little bit different headstock, of course, because you're not going to, violate the trademark of Fender. It kind of works the same way. So compared to the Valley Arts, I don't know if some of the models had G-benders on them or not. This one does not, but yeah, I like it. It just, again, feels a little bit more like a Gibson. A little bit. So this one has a bender straight from famous guitar guru Joe Glazer in Nashville as well. For those who don't know, Joe's been one of the top go-to guitar tech luthiers in the world. And he's worked on Brent's guitars for a long, long time. This bender not only feels great, but it's got a trick up its sleeve as well. First, let me show you this. On the back of this, that's how this works. You pull on the strap, and it has some stuff going on inside, and it bends the string up with this little pin right here. Now, the trick is, this is set to a B bender right now. You can actually change it to a G as well, just by taking this out and flipping it over, basically. So it's light, and it has a tension screw on this as well. And so if you jump around on stage a lot, it's not going to cause the string to bend unintentionally. You just basically tighten that little screw, and it makes it tighter. If you need to adjust the pitch, this little wheel on the back here will adjust the pitch. Controls on here is the regular volume, so it affects both pickups, bridge and neck. This middle pickup, or this middle knob, is going to affect this middle pickup whenever the tone knob is pushed in. Again, as I said, pull that tone knob out, and you effectively have just bridge and neck pickup like a standard Telecaster. Push it in, turn this volume up all the way, and it works a bit more like what a Strat would do. So to answer the question, how many guitars does a person really need? I tend to live by the math formula for guitar happiness, N+1, where N equals my current inventory of guitars. So there you have it. It's a never-ending gas problem, gear acquisition syndrome, that's never truly solved, only temporarily halted until you find that next great guitar you have to have. With that said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with a new video.